The season finale begins with David trying to save himself from King Saul, who is extremely angry after learning the truth. David escapes the bedchamber and runs to Michal. He tells her everything and asks her to flee with him. But Michal is so shocked by the truth that she refuses to go with him, but she still helps him escape safely. Abner orders the guards to catch David. He arrests Eliab for hiding the truth and goes straight to Michal's room to question her. When he finds out David was there, he starts forcing her to answer. At that moment, Joab arrives and holds a blade to Abner's neck, clearly showing he supports David. Joab also frees Eliab and tells him to go home, where the king has already sent soldiers. Joab had known David's truth for a long time but stayed silent because Michal loved David. He is on David's side because he loves Michal and had promised her that he would always protect David. After this, Joab leaves the palace to gather more men. Eliab reaches home and leaves with his family. He is still jealous and angry at David for everything that has happened so far. David goes to Jonathan and tells him everything. Jonathan returns to the palace to convince his father not to chase David. But Saul refuses to listen and even throws a spear at Jonathan in anger. Jonathan then meets David and tells him he failed to change his father's mind. They have a heartfelt moment where Jonathan makes David promise that once he becomes king, he will never harm his family. David then goes to Samuel for guidance. Samuel tells him to go to Nob and talk to God for direction. David travels to Nob, takes Goliath's sword, and tries to connect with God. Many soldiers arrive there and swear their loyalty to David. But Doeg had seen David on the way and informed King Saul. King sends Abner with a group of soldiers to Nob, but they meet Samuel on the road, who stands there blocking their way. Abner and his men suffer the same torment that King Saul once went through. When Saul hears this, he decides to go himself with a large army. But even he and his men struggle against the great seer. Samuel becomes very weak after this. He returns home to his wife and dies in her arms. Saul finally reaches Nob, but David had left the city. In anger, Saul kills all the priests for helping David. Meanwhile, Joab and Eliab find David with a huge number of soldiers. They promise their loyalty to him, and now David has enough men to stand against the crown if needed. On the other side, the king of Edom arrives to meet Saul to talk about their alliance. A big twist is revealed. The Edom king is actually the same man who kidnapped Eshhbaal on his way to Endor. Earlier, Eshhbaal had lied and said he killed his captor and escaped. But the truth is, he made a secret deal with the Edom king, a deal that could help him sit on the throne one day. This finale was full of twists and emotions, making us all extremely excited for the next season.